Yo, I love doing this. Forever. Endeavor. Hey yo, this is the CPT theorem. Look, 99 bottles of beer on the wall. I snatched them off and beat you in the face with them all. I keep on telling you that your religion sucks balls. A bunch of fairy tales that make no sense at all. How the hell am I supposed to acknowledge a soul and show it love if you can't tell me where it is or what it does? I'm tired of poking holes in your logic. I'm already getting paid for exposing your profit. Especially when people get pissed when you point out their deity's nature and even intent. But I'll never worship anything with evil in it, especially something who allows evil to even exist. I don't give a shit if he created me. That don't give him the right to commit genocide with pride and act crazily. Your mind is a church and you got the windows boarded up. Aren't you bored or what? I guess ain't nothing getting in. And I bet the only thing you care about is fitting in. Wet inspired, we carry propane. Man loves nothing more than to take slaves. They want you to feel dumb and lost without a master, but we're not. They want you to submit and succumb to the plot. Oh, you wanna save me? It's only the same thing. Christian, Muslim, Jew, all on the same team. A mad tradition of the last prediction. That's indicative of the fear, manipulation, and ass kissing. That results in cash sentence that they used to escape taxes with. In the pews, spitting sacrilege. They read from this book and take heed from the crook that preaches. And say, hey, heathen, look how the love from our God reaches. Even though programmed to believe this craziness, they eat it and tell us we miss the tastiness. Well, praise Jesus, Muhammad, and intellectual laziness. Product of God and a lie is Osama bin Laden, George Bush, Saddam Hussein, just bottling problems, sticking dirty rags in the top and lighting the bottoms, holding it with a smile to throw it into the crowd. A cloud cocktail, it's bigger than George Bush and Osama, or if we ready for a black president named Obama. I'm trying to fight my own indoctrination. They think they can stop an atheist by saying he's praying to Satan. Oh yeah, I fought the holy war in Iraq, so get your facts straight before you stick your sword in my back. God bless the troops. That's kinda odd. America only blesses you as a troop if you believe in the God. So where does that leave me? They tell me to leave, G, but at the same time tell me America needs me. See, I can deal with people pointing fingers, laughing at me, but if it's one nation under God, then I'll happily leave. Try to draft me then, call me a draft dodger and try to catch me. I'd be the one laughing then. Why would I accept a religion that my slave owners practiced? At the same time keeping the gauge under the mattress. People coming in masses, reverends and chaplains, Buddhists, Hindus and Catholics, even heaven's assassins, secret organizations that convene at the Vatican to discuss how to either convert or beat up the pacifists. I'm the Malcolm X of atheism. By any means necessary, take it to them. This how I break it to them. Your God is logically impossible but can't even survive the most basic logical obstacles. God of the impossible, huh? It'd be impossible for him to be the God of impossible, stupid. You really need to look at the facts. Look at the holes in your religion. Look at the cracks. Infinite regression prevents a God from even existing, let alone an intelligent one. This is just the beginning. I'm great and square, and no longer am playing fair. I'm Kirk Cameron's worst nightmare. Don't hate me cause I'm atheist. Hate me cause I tell the truth, which by default makes me atheist. You've been spoon-fed, and you don't even see it. You just absorb the religion that's native to your region. You can't believe it, so you won't believe it, because the church has taught you that faith belongs in the place of reason. You have two sects spawned from Judaism, a regime that might as well have Buddha and Ku singing them with Saddam in the middle, clutching a bomb, telling you he's gonna use it if you don't touch the Quran. With a sister regime to me that's equally obscene, that threatens you with hell if you don't feed the machine. Cause if the Bible was written by man and man is flawed, then what does that say about the Bible and God? And if that same book was written by a man who wasn't trustworthy, what does that say about that book you heard? They say I'm in so far over my head that I'm supposed to be dead. Pandora's box, but I ain't opened it yet. They just mad cause I'm telling the truth, and what worries them most is that you'll listen when I tell it to you. Question it all. Critiquing evolution but don't know biochemistry. We teach you physics, evolution, and chemistry. They teach you to hate your fellow human with bigotry. We challenge lessons, ask questions and scrutinize. They challenge questions, mass lessons with stupid lies. We just want evidence, I'm not trying to alarm you. You're not really getting that mad now, are you? I'm dreaming of a world with no gods at all, no separation, nobody taking sides at all, no Holocaust, no one indoctrinating our children or religious fanatics flying planes into our buildings. Everybody playing in the game of life in which they can't lose instead of killing for an invisible man they can't prove. Nobody dying over a book, no crusades, no war on terror headed by Bush. I'm dreaming of a world where there is no such place as the Bible Belt. Instead of looking up, you look inside yourself, and when you do find yourself, you go help somebody else instead of praying you eat well to maintain your body's health. Now that's what I call a dream. I'm just glad that I have one like Martin Luther King. Maybe this religion ain't really all that it seems, but it happened. So until it ends, I'ma keep rapping. Ever since I said that I was creating an album, I've been getting all sorts of hate mail by the thousands. People tell me I'm soaked in gasoline by the gallons, and that I will be thrown in hell by a God who was childish. It's kinda funny, although most of it's stupid, cause your God's an atheist too and he loves my music. Had I not spoken the truth, you wouldn't have even addressed me, and you would have found it pointless to even address me. I was on to bigger and better things till you wrote me like a little girl with her feelings hurt trying to provoke me. What a joke, just another internet tough guy hiding behind the keyboard, watching the dust fly off of a Bible he hasn't read in ages, taking shots at Muslims, atheists, and pagans. You're a model Christian, aren't you? Paranoid, delusional, thinking that everybody else is out to harm you. Atheist idol, that was the best you had. You're an altar boy, shouldn't you be in bed with your dad? And you got the nerve to call somebody a house nigga when you believe in the Bible just like a house nigga? And here we go. I'm not from Compton and you didn't like Pandora's box. Send me your comments. I think this little dude has a crush on me, and per the Bible, it means you have to put him to sleep. Deuteronomy says so. You wanna talk? Hell no, cause while you talking, I'm coming after your neck like strep throat. The Bible you believe in is false. You know it, and I know that's the real reason I'm pissing you off. You're a liar, and no matter what, you'll always be one. Like a bully who needs a victim, you'll always need one. So go ahead, homie, and admit that you're jealous, just like your God. You know I'm the feces and you smell it, kinda like the hole in the stomach of my ex-girlfriend. I really got you kicking and screaming up a whirlwind, don't I? Why don't you call up your God to strike me? Oh, I forgot it's because he's fake like Thor, so bite me. The real good news is you wanna be just like me, rap and think reasonably just like me. And since you know so much about me, feel free anytime you like to open your mouth about me. Give me the press, the light, and audience for the mic, and continue to reinforce them Christian stereotypes, chumps. How could your God be jealous if he was the only one? How would we be his children when Jesus is only son? There's just too many holes, but I'll leave you with this. If God was omnibenevolent, how could evil exist? Let me break it down even further. Say I had a pound of salt, and I asked you within it to find sugar. Okay. Where would it come from? If there was 0% sugar content, then logically you'd never find none. Teaching logic to theists, you can forget it, cause no matter how far you dumb it down, they just don't get it. So I'll swear to God, which one? I don't care, pick one. Baal, Apophis, Anubis, hell, how about Krishna? That I'll do whatever it takes to spread truth and to challenge everything that your God said do. My tongue is like the hammer of Thor, nailing a deity to a cross and asking for more. It's amazing how this God is ubiquitous, omnipresent, existent in every stitch of existence, but yet and still is his place, devoid of his presence of torment and sickness. You go forever for 80 years of sins you committed? That's ridiculous. And you know what makes it worse is the fact that nobody else seems to have an issue with it, just blindly giving into it but me. But maybe I'm the crazy person, maybe it's just me. I love saying there isn't a God, well at least that the God in the Bible isn't God. You may think it's odd that I'm black and I don't swear by a God that everybody recognizes as God. I'm tired of saying the word God. It's self-defeating and meaningless, just a title. Idle reverence for some lenience. And lenience for what? Every single sin that we'd have in our arsenal, he gave us to strut. And for what? What kind of sense would it make to create a sinful creation you judge and negate, and then send your only son to prohibit the fate that you ultimately responsible for? And why in the hell are we saying he? Cause if God had a sex, then he wouldn't be. And maybe if he was God, man, he couldn't leave his greatest creation alone in this time of need. And this is exactly what I mean. We ignore the obvious in front of us. In 2,000 years from now, people gon' be making fun of us. Rappers spit for the club to get a quicker buzz, praying to the same Jesus Christ Adolf Hitler was. Christianity was a great idea, but it was poorly executed if neo-Nazis can use it. Let's call it what it was, attempted genocide. Seeing your enemies' faces but through religious eyes. Now my own people starting to hate me, cause I showed that they wouldn't believe in this God if it wasn't for slavery. It would probably be Columba or Ra, Bo Nana Beluga or Nayamiya Amon. It's great, your friendly neighborhood heathen, serving always theist rationality and reason. Lyrical debate, I'ma throw everything plus the sink. I'm a black atheist and there's more of us than you think. What you think, that I would just sit up and just let you cheat? Never, as long as there's a beat and a single breath in me, I'ma keep attacking every religious faction, every single section. If I didn't mention yours, then you'll get it next when I step to your reverend with them skeptic questions. A real teacher would have questioned a lesson. Wait a second, just take a second to second guess it. What are the main lessons? Pain or oppression? God can kill, do whatever he wants, more or less, and forget the moral questions it presents, obey without question. That's called groupthink, it happens in hip-hop. Rappers change their style to fit with whatever shit's hot. And I didn't start the us versus them, it was them, ask them if it's us versus them. Hey, yo, you gotta use your. All I really ask of you is that you try and use your. Holy zombie Jesus, I'm coming for the. If you really wanna battle me, then you better use your. Yeah, they think it's a game and fail to use that. On some lame, outdated books that's weighing down there. Even though the same teaches not to use your. I Muhammad, cause you know I'm coming to pick his.